Imagine being alone in a stranger's house, tasked with the responsibility of caring for their children. The night is quiet until the phone rings. A voice, unfamiliar and unsettling, echoes through the line, a man's laughter haunting the silence. Initially dismissed as a mere prank, a joker trying to rattle the nerves of a young babysitter, the calls continue, each one more disturbing than the last, the man's laughter growing louder, his threats more sinister. The phone, once a lifeline to the outside world, is now a chilling reminder of an unknown danger. The babysitter, brave in the face of responsibility, is now a captive in an unfolding nightmare. The laughter, the threats, the incessant ringing of the phone, all culminating into a symphony of fear. The once quiet house now echoes with the dread of the unknown, each creaking floorboard, each whispering wind amplifying the terror. The babysitter's courage begins to wane. The laughter, the threats, they're not the work of a prankster. This isn't a game, it's real, it's happening. Unnerved by the mysterious caller's persistence and the chilling laughter, the babysitter decides to involve the police. The police, initially skeptical, agree to trace the call. The babysitter, trying to keep calm, anxiously waits for the next phone ring. As the seconds tick by, the silence in the room becomes deafening. Each passing moment is heavy with dread, the babysitter's heart pounding in her chest. Her mind races, playing out terrifying scenarios. Who could be making these calls? What could they possibly want? The phone rings again, shattering the silence. The babysitter picks it up, her hand trembling. She hears the chilling laughter once again, the voice on the other end asking her to check on the children. The call ends abruptly, leaving her in a state of panic. She can't shake off the feeling that she is being watched, the sense of danger growing with every passing second. As she waits for the police to trace the call, she begins to feel the walls of the house closing in on her. The once familiar surroundings now seem alien and threatening. Every creak of the old house sends a shiver down her spine. Every shadow seems to hide a sinister presence. Finally, the phone rings again. This time, it's the police. The officer's voice, usually so comforting, now carries a note of urgency that sends a chill down her spine. The words hit her like a punch to the gut. The calls, they're coming from inside the house. The revelation is as shocking as it is terrifying. The calls, the laughter, the constant requests to check on the children, all of it was coming from within the house. Her safe haven is now a trap, the danger lurking closer than she could have ever imagined. The voice on the other end of the line was not just any stranger. It was a stranger lurking within the very walls of the house. The call was coming from inside the house. The man was upstairs. The revelation sends a chill down the babysitter's spine. The children she was supposed to protect were in danger. The horrifying truth unravels itself with an icy grip, a nightmare beyond her darkest fears. The children, those innocent souls she was entrusted to guard, had met a gruesome end at the hands of the anonymous caller. Her heart pounds in her chest, the echo of each beat a cruel reminder of her failure. The voice on the phone, once a distant threat, had been lurking upstairs all along, weaving a web of terror under the same roof. The laughter, that chilling laughter, was not a mere scare tactic. It was a grotesque symphony heralding the loss of innocent lives. The horror of the discovery is too much to bear. The walls of the house seem to close in on her, each room echoing with the silent screams of the children. The once safe haven had become a grim tableau of terror, a silent witness to the unspeakable tragedy. The laughter on the phone was the last thing the children ever heard. This chilling tale, known as The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs, is not just a story. It's a reflection of our deepest fears and anxieties. Born in the early 60s, this urban legend rapidly spread, shared among friends, family, and neighbors who believed it to be a harrowing reality. This story is a mirror held up to society, reflecting the anxieties and moral dilemmas of the times. Concerns about the safety of children left in the care of babysitters The changing roles of mothers and fathers and the pursuit of independence by young girls are all woven into the fabric of this tale. The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs is a stark warning, emphasizing responsible behavior for babysitters and conformity to gender expectations. It's a tale that has been retold in different cultures with varying figures of terror, from the Seneca Indians' long nose to Europe's Krampus. This story, like many urban legends, transcends entertainment. It's a cultural artifact, a lens through which we can examine societal fears and values. Remember, urban legends like these serve as chilling reminders of the unseen dangers that lurk in the shadows of our everyday lives.